Whew. How is everybody doing? I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're taking a look at Spirit City Lofi Sessions. And I have to admit right off the bat, this game is probably not for me. Someone recommended it because of its cozy, chill vibes. But instead of, taking care of myself and my mental health and, planning things through, I play video games for escapism and, avoiding all of my problems and hoping they go away. So, seeing as how I'm buried in problems right now, I thought maybe this is probably the best opportunity to give it a shot. Not to mention, I think most of my viewers probably are the chill, relaxing session kind of people, and they might actually appreciate a game like this. So for their benefit, and probably for my benefit too, we should take a look at it. So, first off, what do we look like? I don't really look like that. Definitely more of an endomorph. I've got square shoulders. And also, I may be a man. Is that an option? Where are my masculine features? Oh, there we go. Square jaw. Let's put a beard on it, please. Just we're gonna have to do some work. Hey, Burvin, how are you doing? Welcome to this cozy chill session. Rike, thank you for your subscription. 3 months, wow. I'm getting the double alerts and I really shouldn't be. Hang on. Let me remove this one, which should be silenced. There we go. But thank you so much for the subscription, Rike. I really appreciate it. Alright, I'm an old man. Like, that's okay. What do my horns look like? Like, I have a solid red. I'll take it. Ooh, I like this red better. Yeah, I'm a little more mountain goaty. Alright, big bushy eyebrows. Let me pull my hair back so I can see them. I don't quite look like that. But maybe close enough. I do have big bushy eyebrows. I've got like one eyebrow hair that is the entire length of my eyebrow. And sometimes like it falls to the side. So everyone can see my freakish, monstrous eyebrows. I do have lovely piercing blue eyes. Oh yeah, that's about right. I don't see any heart irises. Definitely have a tired look about me most of the time. He's just like, I'm too old for this. Dude, same. Alright. Yep, that's me. I'm actually a little more tan than that. I'm super white, but I see the sun more often than I'd like. All right. Now, where's my old man sweater? Not really. I'm not a turtleneck kind of guy, that's for sure. Honestly, the hoodie's kind of a good fit for me. I just don't like the seductive soldier shoulder strap of the bra. I feel like that gives off some wrong signals. In reality, I mostly dress in rags. I'm from the frozen north and I moved much further south, where the weather is much more humid and hot, and so basically I dress like a castaway if I can help it. If I'm away from prying eyes. But rags don't seem to be an option here. So we're gonna pretend I'm back home in the cool mountains, and I'd wear something like this. And for pants, super baggy, there we go. And change the color of these. How do I look in hot pants? Ooh. Only it said juicy across the butt. Oh, I can spin the cat. That's important. I have adapted to the slipper life since I started working from home. Fun story. I bought slippers online, and they were Hanes, and they make underwear. So, for quite a while afterwards, I kept seeing ads for men's underwear. It was like, every time I went to Facebook, it was just like, hey, look at this crotch bulge. And I was like, could we not? Like, I could do with like significantly less crotch bulge in my life. You're back with noodles. Good. Yeah, a good headset's always nice. I'm not seeing enough hearts. That's the thing. Like something like this with big hearts on the side. That would be something I'd wear. I like a good baseball cap, though. Now, how do I look? Spirit type, I only have a cat to choose from. And I can't alter his color. Oh, I should mention this is a demo, and it's not the complete version. The complete version is coming out in April. And so there's probably a lot of stuff they're going to add to it. And I'm really excited to see what they add to it. But hey, I exist. Can't mess with my room, available in the full game version. What can I do? The spirit decks. There's Lenny, he's my spirit. Maybe I have to find the others. Mood. It's currently night. But I have to go to work in a bit, so I'm gonna pretend it's morning. I've had a hectic week. I got called in late at night last night to work, so I missed my morning stream. And I have to go back in late at night tonight, and so I'm gonna miss tomorrow morning's stream. So this is kind of a makeup session. My cute game spot, yeah. My game spot's like way more regal than this. I've got like a desk right in the middle of the room, so I can kind of feel like a boss. You know, I'm facing towards the center of the room. Nobody can see me behind my monitors, but I don't know. I'm just kind of filled with anxiety all the time, and so, like, I don't like the idea of people, like, sneaking up on me. Okay, I keep seeing these little marks, like I can sit places and do things. There we go. I can sketch and hang out by the fireplace. Can I control the weather? Question I've been asking myself since I was a kid. Click, click, click. Maybe it's in sounds? Hey, I can control the weather. I knew it. Oh yeah, you gotta crank up the rain. Get a nice fire going. There's no birds out right now. Getting an awful lot of sunlight for, you know, being rainy. So we're gonna make it night. Crank up the fire. Alright, this is nice. How do I move from this spot? Oh, I can pet the kitty. Important feature. Oh, he's even a mutant like my kitty. Activity. Oh, okay. So I can select the activity from here and choose where I hop around to. Nice bay window. Reading my book. It looks like some kind of Eldritch spell book. That makes sense. The sort of thing I read. Much like in real life, I'm kind of avoiding my to-do list and just chilling out. I wish I could click on various things. Like, let me slap the pots up ahead. Alright. Now we go to our desk. We pet the kitty. I like that all my photos are of my cat. That seems accurate. The kitty has a huge hitbox. Yeah, like, his hitbox extends to my thigh here. You are a fascinating kitty. I keep wondering if there's spirits I can find around here. Alright. Before we do any actual work, we should obviously find a way to hunt spirits. Use hints to find hidden spirits. Different sounds, moods, and activities will lure them out. Be patient. It takes some time for them to appear. I've heard strange noises under my bed at night. I wonder what it could be. The dust bunny. Sorry, spoilers. I know what some of these spirits are already. The spirit only seems to live in hot, really hot places. I heard tale of a teary-eyed spirit in the the sky weeps and the stars come out to play, you might find them swimming amidst the droplets. Or in the past few mornings, I've been awoken by a curious chirping noise. Alright, so the fish. That should be easy. It's night. It's raining. Wait, what's this? I see you. Yay! We found a dust bunny. Legend has it that dust bunnies emerge from accumulation of dust balls nestled in forgotten corners. Yet in my research, I've found a more mundane truth. These tiny spirits have evolved to cloak their fur with the hues of dust, camouflaging them from humans. Under the cover of night, dust bunnies hunt for various bits and bobs that have been discarded around bedrooms, such as paper clips or buttons. They treasure their favorite trinkets, becoming quite possessive. Can I have a dust bunny now? I can. There's my dust bunny. Alright, you need to go over here. You keep an eye out for night fish. All the rain's cranked up high. He'll come out. Okay, so what do we have over here? There's a habits tracker and a journal, a to-do list and a timer. When's the stream supposed to end? About 2 hours from now? "15-minute sessions with 5-minute breaks." Sure. Alright. I see you, timer. Doing your things. Alright, to-do list. What should we to-do with you? Task 1. Ignore to-do list and check everything else possible. Done. Okay. Pomodoro timer? Is that what this is? I heard those words. I don't know what that means. It's a 10-minute timer. Now playing beats for spiritographers only. Chilling with the unknown. Okay. So these... Gotcha. So this is the playlist we're listening to. And we are listening to Memories from Summer by Dylan Boot. Alright, let's chill with the unknown for a bit. A short stretch of focused work time followed by a 5-minute break. Yeah. Something that would get my ADHD ass to actually work, but who wants to do work? Okay, I don't know who Raccoon with a Groove Box is, but we gotta listen to this song. Can I customize any of this? If I click this, what happens? Oh. Oh. Well, that's... stop that. Get out of here. That was more stressful than anything else. It was kind enough not to log into my account, at least. Showed me what everybody else likes to watch. It was like Mr. Beast and Fox News, and I'm like, I think I can live without. Like, I get stressed out just looking at it. It's a work-along game. It's very relaxing for viewers. Great if you want to stream but have work to do. Oh, but streaming... Well, streaming and games in general is what I do for me. That's how I relax. That's how I unwind so that I can do work at a later date. And then when I do work, I listen to like super aggressive rap music, like DMX. Alright, have we done absolutely everything? I mean, we could play with buttons. Alright. The rain's down. What's the vinyl noise? Oh, there, I hear it. That doesn't come through like much at all. Alright, birds. It's morning. I had one job where my boss was in Singapore, and I had no other coworkers, and so, like, since I'd only need to talk to him occasionally, like, I fell into my natural schedule of staying up all night long. And I remember, like, the sound of birds chirping used to be my, like, clue to go to bed. Super unhealthy, right? Except, like, I never felt better. It was great. Like, I'd go to bed first thing in the morning, wake up at like 3 p.m., like, take a shower, and then, like, run into friends for their dinner, my breakfast. Hey, Cold. How are you doing? And we'd hang out for a bit, and they'd need to go to bed or something, and then I'd play video games for a bit, and then work until dawn. And do it all over again. I'm good. We're checking out Spirit City, Lo-Fi, Lo-Fi something, Lo-Fi Beats. Man. Lofi Sessions. Jessica, thank you for the 5-month subscription. How are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I should say things for me in general are pretty good. I fought tooth and nail with my employer, and I did get a slight raise. It's not as much as I needed, but it's enough that I don't have to quit my day job, which is super, super nice. 5 months already, right? Man, when did you come in? Was it like back in Fae Farm days? That feels like so long ago. I mean, yeah. If I have anything to plan here on my to-do list, it's my streaming career. See, what happens is, like, every time work upsets me, I come up with a scheme to make money and not have to depend on them for my life anymore. And this year, the scheme is streaming. And I never thought this was possible, but I've seen more success with streaming than like anything else. Like, I straight up made a video game, published it, and got $7 total, like, for the entire lifespan of the game. And like, I saw that in like my first month monetized streaming, and I'm like, that was way less effort. I am treating it like a job though. Yeah, you found me back in the Fae Farm days. I actually looked into it. Approximately 1/5 of all my viewers found me through Fae Farm. Actually, it's probably more than that. 1/5 of my viewers found me through my Fae Farm flower tutorial. And I think that's why the next big game we're gonna play is Coral Island. Because I've been neglecting the cozy vibes for a while. And I need to get back to my roots. Really, I just try to play the most fun game available, and a lot of the times that is a cozy game. Fae Farm was one I was looking forward to. And honestly, I've got high hopes for Coral Island. Read a lot of scary things about it. Like that it's not quite finished, but from the amount of content I've seen in it, it looks like it's got plenty. And so I wonder if there's just people who've been playing it forever and expected 1.0 to have much, much more. They did get backed on Kickstarter for like millions and millions of dollars. And so they're like, yes, you can have everything we promised, and we're going to continue working on it after we release it. And so I hope they stick to it. Looks good. But anyway, yeah. Let's actually make a real to-do list. We ignored everything, and now we actually, you know, we should use this game to do work. So, what am I actually doing? You ever wonder like what your streamer friend is up to? Right now, I need to upload loyalty badges to YouTube and Twitch. I'll find some way to integrate them with Twitch. So, I've recently made enough streaming that I could commission a new set of things. I still have an order out for some emotes that never came in, despite, you know, being ordered like 3 months ago, and that's fine. The person I ordered them from is in a war zone, and so, you know, she's preoccupied with, you know, that. So I just let the order open, and, you know, if she gets to him, she gets to him. As long as her health and safety remains her first and foremost priority, I'm okay with that. But anyway, I ordered loyalty badges, got those pretty much immediately, and they look amazing. I can't wait to show you guys them. Then I can set up a YouTube, I forget what they call it, just a membership program. Like, I've been holding off on that until I had something to show for it. Like, I hate asking for money and providing not very much. Like, I have to give you guys something if I'm going to ask for something in return. That's why I don't have something like a Patreon or a donate button. I'm like, I don't want money for nothing. I want to provide you something. I love the subscriptions, and thank you again for subscribing, Jessica and Rike. It means a lot to me. But yeah, I want to be able to reward you guys with something. I want to get to the stage where, like, one day we have merch. Like, I can just imagine, like, a little old man Sugarheart plushie. I feel like that would be very comforting to have around the house. I want one. Maybe make some like old man Sugarheart stickers. Little coffee mug. Cozy old man sweater. But yeah. Oh. So yeah, YouTube membership program, next thing on the menu. Like, as long as I've got stuff to go with it, like emotes and things. And once I have the membership program, the old man Sugarheart Kigurumi, you want to live inside of me? I mean, I love a good Kigurumi, but I feel like if you've got a big floppy suit of an old man, it's a little more disturbing than cute, right? Like, nobody wants to be in a little human costume. It's a little messed up. Sorry, I shouldn't judge you. You can... you can wear an old man skin if you want. I don't mean to harsh your vibe. I'm being a little too judgmental. I'll see what I can do. Okay, whew. Well, that said... after we get the membership program up, I'm going to start streaming to YouTube. So, to stream to YouTube, I need to set up multicasting. And multicasting just means, like, when I go live on Twitch, I'm also live on YouTube and, like, potentially TikTok and Twitter, Discord, other programs nobody ever met or care about. What's this? It's a burb. Hi there. Oh, it is a burb. It's an early burb. Welcome to the squad, early burb. Alright, early burb's gotta hang out with me for a bit. Alright. Now what I want is the fireplace thing. Let's crank up the fire. Stop the birds. We'd have a little rain. We're gonna hang out by the fireplace. Now let's see. To make it a little cozier, get a good evening feel here. There we go. Now this is the kind of, like, sitting around I'd like to do. Although if you look outside, it looks like it's, you know, a warm summer day outside. I feel like the fire shouldn't be running. Like, I wish you could set it to snow. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, multicast. So, like, I need to find, like, a multicast service. And what'll happen then is I stream to the multicast service, and the multicast service, like, blasts it out to all places simultaneously. And it can, like, gather all, like, the chat from all the different places. So, like, I'll have YouTube and Twitch, and I don't even know if, like, TikTok or Twitter have things like chat features for live streams, or Facebook. Honestly, I don't know anybody who would go to those things for streaming anyway. But maybe people do. Anyway, we branch out in those directions. I feel like that'll help a lot. Like, one of the best things I can do for people is just to be on whatever platform they want to be on. I have a big dream. I do. Like, I've tried other money-making schemes. And I hate to call this a money-making scheme, but, like, The thing that gets in the way most of the time is that I play video games. It occurred to me, like, when the first Steam, like, year in review came out, like, despite having a full-time job and, like, very young children, like babies, this Steam, like, year in review, like, came through, and it was like, you spent 40 hours a week playing video games. You never missed a single day, except for, like, 3 days when you were on vacation with your family. And I was like, even then I was probably playing a mobile game. Just like every now and then I'm like, I gotta break out cribbage. I gotta play games. And so, like, it occurred to me, like, my default state is putting in, like, a full week's work of just playing games. Well, I think we found a hedgehog. Hey there. Hedgehog, yeah. This one looks like my spirit animal. Not just because he's on fire. Man, he's got this is fine face. Alright. I think the one we're missing is the water guy. Like, I think he would be out here in the window, right? I think we gotta turn the fireplace down a little bit, crank the rain up. Turn out the lights. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like work in general is just getting worse. Like, when you're a kid, like, everyone encourages you to go to college, get like a skilled labor position, you know, get yourself into the middle class. But, you know, I did that, and the wage they pay software engineers now is not that much more than they were paying them 20 or 30 years ago. On top of that, the cost of college, the cost of living have skyrocketed. And so honestly, I feel the same as I did before I started college. I was frying chicken for a living, and like, I had a positive bank account balance and zero debt. That felt pretty good. Now, I've got, you know, a positive bank account balance, but I've also got student loans that I'm still paying off, despite being an old man. And there's, oof. Pizza Hut delivery driver was the best job you ever had. My favorite job ever was a computer science tutor. I quit my frying chicken job because I wanted something like in the skill I was going for. And so I took like a major financial hit to be a computer science tutor. It was the best job in the world. Like, people would just come in and ask questions I already knew the answer to. It felt good. I felt like I could help people. And like, I would keep up with like where they were in their classwork, and so I'm like, okay, if they learned variables this week, next thing they're gonna learn is like if statements. And so like, I was already prepared for the problems they were going to have before they had them. And so I'd have like a whole whiteboard filled up with the solution that they were going to ask me, and it blew their mind, and they thought I was a genius. They mistook me for a professor sometimes, which was crazy because I was 12. I wasn't 12, I was, you know, college age. I was like 21. I had no business being a professor, but I was super flattered that they thought I was smart enough to be. In one very vulnerable and drunken moment, I went on a trip with some friends, and we just got Absolutely destroyed, because I was a college student, and that's the things we do when, you know, every college student is a super alcoholic. Yeah. So I was drinking till dawn, and I just broke down crying. I was like, I don't deserve to be a computer science tutor. I barely know what I'm doing. I just read the book. If they read the book, they would know what to do too. It says so in the book. And yeah, like my friend's like, bro, man, bro, man. Super helpful, like, you know, drunk friend conversation. Like the next day I'm like, I don't know why I was crying. Like, of course I know what's in the book because I read the book, and they would know what was in the book if they read the book. That's why they come to me, because they didn't read the book. Hello, fish. Oh, you're kind of a cutie. Oh, bro. Drizzlefin. Alright, you can chill with me, Drizzlefin. We caught all the spirits, or at least the ones available now. There's going to be apparently a full dozen of them. And that's pretty nice. You had a study partner simply because you didn't even buy the book? Yeah. I mean, the books are another scam altogether. Love paying $400 mandatorily for a book that hasn't changed in 10 years. The only change they made is they rearranged the questions. I'm not bitter. Honestly, I like the bay window. I think we're gonna chill here for a bit with my new fish friend. He's like, mop, 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 mop. Oh, college. Good times. Speaking of emotional distress, have you guys ever seen the movie Big Hero 6? That's what I thought college was going to be like when I signed up. Thought it was going to be robots and like really cool stuff, like somebody inventing little goo bombs and, you know, super hyper bikes. It was really disillusioning when I went to college and I just discovered that everybody knows just as little as I did. Yeah, good movie. It's one of my favorites. Like, I really wanted to get into robotics. I was gonna shoot for electrical engineering because I was really good at math and I wanted to make money. Because like my brother majored in Japanese and my sister's an artist, so like the whole family was just gonna die in poverty, and so I was like, one of us has to make money, and so like I'll be money guy. I'll try to be that guy. It didn't work out that well, but the college I went to didn't have an electrical engineering program or a robotics program. So, you know, hurdle number one. But I got like a math professor as my advisor who could like set me up on the engineering path. And she was always skipping me ahead in math classes. She was brilliant, and she would be like, I think you need to be in differential equations. And I'm like, Calc 4 is a prerequisite for that. And I'm not in Calc 3. And she's like, I'll put you in Calc 3. You'll be learning the stuff you need for differential equations. It'll be fine. It wasn't fine. It was not fine at all. Like, every time I went to, like, differential equations, I'm, like, trying to follow along as fast as I can. And then all of a sudden I see her skip, like, 90 steps, and she's like, you'll learn how to do that next week. And I'm like, that doesn't help me this week. I did get by in that class, but it also helped show me that a math major was not for me. Because I discovered math major guy. Math major guy, he was cool. He just, like, like, I don't know if you've ever met somebody who was destined for, like, grad school in math. But like everything was so trivial to him. Like he just understood what was going to happen before it happened. Like it was magical. Like here I am learning how to do the things for the first time, and he's like, I've known how to do this since the day I was born. I'm just here, you know, to get it on paper that I know these things. But math does help. Oh, right. I gotta remember to pet the fishy. I have to go back and pet the other pets. I hope you're all enjoying my super stressful ranting. This has been a really great therapy session for me, specifically. Yeah, I think the Chilling with the Unknown playlist might be my jam. I think we're gonna have to switch back to Spiritographers just to like prove that this is my jam. Okay, and you started way back up at the top. Let's go ahead and... Can I shuffle? This is shuffle? This is shuffle? I mean, like, all lo-fi is the exact same song, right? Just at slightly different BPMs. If you feel better, great. I do feel better. Like, it's been a very stressful day. Part of the reason I chose today to play this game is because I need to stop and think. Which is not what I'm doing at all. I'm stopping and ranting. But hey, ranting's a good thing for a streamer to do. Reliving past memories. Let's see, okay. So these are the next big things on my to-do list that I am doing for the stream. Like, I get the loyalty badges uploaded, I give it as many emotes as I can up there. I really hope, like, my order comes through sometime soon, because they're going to be really cool emotes. I even made a special one that's my cat. Sorry, I commissioned one that's my cat. And so I'm really thrilled to like show you guys at least what a cartoon version of my cat looks like. Because he's a real cutie. A little ball of flurf. Ranting is thinking out loud, right? So, I talk to myself. It's, it's almost a problem. It's a problem for most other people. We're like, what did you say? And I'm like, oh, I wasn't talking to you. And they're like, but I'm the only one here. But I've always been like that. I'll be like doing the dishes and I'll be like, video games, Pokemon. And everyone's like, man, quiet down. I'm like, but Pokemon. Let's chill on the bed for a bit. But I don't want to actually fall asleep, so we're gonna have to make it a little brighter. Oh man, cool. I can see like little drizzles from the skylight. That's a cool feature. The fish seems very invested in what I'm doing. But we need to trade him out. Don't want to set the bed on fire, so I think we're going back to early bird for a little bit. Oops. That's not where I'm supposed to be. Like, I'll set a desk on fire. It's just an afternoon for me, but like, I need the bed. That's where I sleep. sorry, I believe I was talking about something. So you get like the YouTube emotes and loyalty badges and like get everything up there. Create this YouTube membership program. One of the things holding me back on that is like you can define benefits for somebody being a member. The thing is, I can't think of any good membership benefits. Like, not the... I don't have, like, the spare time to, like, do anything extra. Like, part of my streaming strategy is just pure volume. Like, what I want is a giant library of content. So, like, any game you want to look at, like, you come up and I've got, you know, somewhere between 30 and 100 videos of that game. So, like, you could just, like, binge watch for 40 hours if you really wanted to. The problem with that is, like, the more I upload, the less time I have. Like, I could do it so, like, I play, like, a few games a week, and then I could make better quality videos. I could, like, edit them and upload them, and then it would be easier to do, like, some membership benefits. Say, like, oh, you get the video a day early, or, like, something. But, like, I'm already trying to get you the videos as quickly as I can. Because I want the free experience to be a great experience. Alright, let's see. Anyway. Maybe if streaming ever becomes my full-time job, I feel like I could do something more there. I'm also thinking of, like, maybe you get to choose, like, one of the games I play once a month if I'm making enough money to, like, be able to buy a random game a month. Right now, not quite there. Alright, so loyalty badges membership program I hope to have up by the end of the week. The multicast setup will come shortly after. I want to make sure I make the mortgage payment, you know, before I start doing that. But, like, the next Twitch payment should cover this. And then, like, I'm gonna start getting YouTube payments probably the month after. And then I might get, like, a monthly flow of income from streaming. And so that should cover the multicasting, but it should also cover music. So one thing I want to do is get actually pay for some quality music that I can play during, like, intermissions or before I start streaming or when I end streaming. And I found a really good song on Epidemic Sound. If you want to listen to it now, it's called Sound of My Heart, I think. Let me do a quick YouTube search and see. But, you know, it's got the word heart in it. And I am Old Man Sugarheart. Yeah. Sound of My Heart by Swift. And so, it's a perfect little song for, like, my vibe, I feel. And I want to make, like, a little animated, like, splash screen with the Old Man Sugarheart doing a little dance to this song. And then I can have that at, like, the end of streams, and I can have, like, a cool splash image where you can where it links you to like other videos and stuff. But it also gives you like a nice exciting song to like go about your day on. I think that would be really cool. So yeah, once streaming gets like a monthly flow, which I think is basically now. I mean, I'm counting a lot of chickens before they're hatched. But, making about $50 a month streaming, which, I mean, from what I expected to make, that's a huge success. Like, I was expecting, like, maybe $5 a month if I was lucky at this stage. And so, $50 has way exceeded my expectations. I really feel like I gotta pay you guys back with better quality stuff for you. And better quality, well, better stuff for you. First of all, give you all the loyalty badges and emotes and things you deserve. Other than that, some quality music. I could also get like some sound effects that I can use in like editing whenever I do like a nice video. Every now and then I do a nice video, like the Fae Farm flower tutorial. Like whenever I feel like I've got a good one to do. I've only succeeded at a few, and most of them have done terribly. But like I'm working on my video editing. It's hard work and I don't have a lot of time for it while I got my day job, but it would be nice if I had better sound or music when I did that. So that's another bonus of this. You know, I could have swore I set a timer. It didn't actually do anything. Maybe I just rambled through the alarm. What does this button do? Maybe I'm meant to have that up. I was expecting like an alarm, but maybe it doesn't have an alarm. It might be cozier to not have an alarm. Okay, so we get multicast set up, we get sound, and part of the sound thing would be splash page or end card with animated Sugarheart. Like, I'm not much of a singer, but like the lyrics to this are like, my heart is shaking, my heart is breaking. And so like you can have little Sugarheart pop up here and goes, I'm shaking. And then like he turns on his side and spins around to like do a little break dance. It'd be cute. These are my plans. Other than that, I need to find a way to work better. I've got like a Facebook page, I've got a Twitter account, like I've got a Reddit account. Like I'm not very active on those things. I really feel like I should be. Be active on other platforms. What I really need is like some kind of to-do list or like pre-stream checklist or a post-stream checklist. So like before I start streaming, I like mention on like Facebook and Twitter that I'm about to, or say, hey, like check out the VOD afterwards, or mention like when a new video is uploaded to YouTube. What do you think, Burb? I don't know, I would do so much more if I didn't have this full-time job and children in the way. Well, the children I can live with. I know because I live with them. It's been a struggle, but I can make it work. Ugh, you need to go by the fireplace. You see, like, he does this position on the bed. Like, I've got a bit of a gut now. I look like my avatar. Like, my old man back can't take this position. I remember I used to be able to do this. You can streamline all of your things from one place? I can. Like, I'm sure there's gotta be something. Like, I could use like a third-party contractor like Zapier and buy like their extensions that like I can shoot posts like to Twitter, also to Facebook, and like a community post on YouTube. I'm sure tools like this exist. I haven't bothered looking into them. That's actually a really good idea. You sent, but Automod slapped you because Link. Can I unslap you? Let me see if I have any powers. I don't. I am powerless. I suspected from the start, but you know. It was worth looking into. And we're off the bed. Let's get our log buddy back out. Gotcha. Are you in my Discord? I do have a Discord. You can send me the link there. Or just Google if this then that. I can do that. If this then that. Well, we'll Google it right now. I'm playing a game that's like, do other work. It feels weird to do this in stream. Google was listening to me. Automate business and home. This is cool. Automation for business and home. Save time and get more done. Now what do you do? Slack, YouTube, LinkedIn, Reddit, all the things, Discords, social media management. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I see start free trial all over the place. What's the pricing? Plans. Two applets. Standard applet seeds for free. You can just play free forever and you get like one or two things. $12.50 a month. Limitless possibilities for small business owners. That's me. AI services developer tools. I'm a developer. Use queries and filter code, connect multiple accounts. Yeah. AI services. That could be cool. One of the things I was thinking about was, hang on, I forgot where I live. Okay, you stopped using Discord about 5 months ago. The amount of servers and notifications and micromanaging conversations got overwhelming. Lol. Yeah, 100% agree. You know what? I'll let you in on a little secret. I hate Discord. Like, there's so many, like, everybody, every company, every developer, every streamer, they're like, join my Discord. I'm like, I can't join this many Discords. Like, it's too many. I can't deal with all these notifications. Like, I want like one or two Discords, and I don't even want them to be like business oriented. Thing is, I am a business now, and so like I've got mine, and I've got a few close like streamer friends, like Cold Target and Trash Lynn. Like, I hang out in theirs, I spy on them, and I don't mind that, but like, that's almost completely overwhelming. Like, I've got like some work-related Discords that I hate and wish I could mute. I've got some I'm in like the Deep Rock Galactic Discord because like you get bonus minerals and stuff, and I'm like, I hate this. Most of them don't even use it. They just feel like it's a thing they should have. Ends up being a few chats and then some folks putting up memes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a fan of mine. It hasn't become overwhelming yet. I feel like it will someday. Like, once there'll be enough people in there, and I'm gonna have to like start moderating, be like, you're actually kind of a jerk. Maybe I'm not supposed to have you in here. I'm so lucky. Like, my community's been super chill and nice. I mean, nobody who likes like a sweet old man face playing games. Nobody actually comes in here with a negative attitude. I feel like they see me and they're like, oh, this guy seems like he's not a horrible person. I'll hang out with him. Little do they know, I am quite horrible. Hey look, time's passing. It's afternoon now. You know, mind adding people you need to talk to with one-on-one in DMs? Yeah. But to just community with so many servers is too much. Yeah. The Sugarheart is a wholesome stream. I try my best. I mean, I've been playing a lot of not wholesome games lately. A lot of that's because, like, there haven't been, like, any good ones that have come out. Cuisinier was great. That was exactly the kind of game I wanted, even though it was a little too stressful to be cozy. Like, the combat in that was intense. It took them like a month to release like a baby difficult mode for babies. And I'm glad I was good enough to like beat the game without it, but I'm like, I don't think most of the people who want to play this game can handle this level of challenge. If they did, they'd be playing Hades. But there are cozy games. Coral Island 1.0 is probably something I should have played, but we're getting around to it now. Mostly because I want to put off Nightingale for a little bit. I'm kind of sick of survival crafting games. They're coming out too fast, and they've been too disappointing. Like, I want the next big Valheim. And what I'm seeing is like every company in the world taking a swing at it, but Valheim's just really good. I think a lot of people don't know how to like articulate it, but Valheim's got a lot of good things going for it. Like just the vibes of the different biomes, the lighting effects, like the sound, the like the balance of everything in it is like really well and meticulously maintained. Yeah, you can't oversaturate the market on a whim. Yeah, but it's time, right? Like, people saw the success and they're like, oh, everybody wants this type of game, so I've got to make that. And like, I welcome the competition, and I don't mind everyone taking a shot at it, but like, somebody's got to like have a hit, right? The rain and storms are awesome, right? If I could run the weather in my real life, I'd just have it raining 24/7. Maybe the occasional snow, especially if I'm chilling by a fireplace. I honestly feel like Seattle would be a good town for me, or London. Some place that's just like drab and dreary. Like, I'm a big fan of the winter months. A lot of people aren't. So like, whenever I go outside and the weather feels so bad that nobody wants to be outside, it's kind of really calming to me. Like, people gave me anxiety. You wouldn't think it, because I'm talking to people right now. But like, just the idea of running into a stranger is like, I really don't have the energy for this. I'm done. I've met enough people. I'm done. I'm too old for this. I can't even remember names anymore. But like, if I go outside and it's freezing cold and I'm just like, I've got the whole city to myself, it's nice. You're adding zombies to your survival crafting game to make it stand out amongst the competitors. Except for like that new zombie survival crafting game that's coming out real soon. I think it's like Paradise Z or something. Darn. Yeah, you feel like you spent more time vibing in Valheim than actually playing? Yeah. Facts, you hate public. Oh, it's so draining, right? Oh man. Extroverts don't understand. I work for like one of those fun tech places, you know, that they're like, okay, mandatory scooter races, because we're a fun workplace. But like, every time they make me interact with people, I'm just like, I just want to go home. Can I read a book in the corner? This is too much. I have fun by talking one-on-one with myself. That's what I find enjoyable. That's what makes it a fun workplace for me. Extroverts rip lol, right? You ever do like a fun company event and then they're like, oh, and there's 3 more hours in the workday, we better head back to the office. I'm like, I'm out of energy. We cannot. We're just gonna go there and hang out. And they're like, that's fine too. I mean, it's a company event, we should be socializing. And I'm like, but I'm done. It's gone. You've taken all I have. You work for that kind of company where everyone is barefoot and sits on beanbag chairs? Yeah. But at least until COVID. Once COVID hit, like, we all went work from home, and we'll never see each other again. Because the funny thing is, like, being a fun office, they never do something without, like, everybody's buy-in. And so they're like, alright, would everybody like to come back to the office? And everyone in unison said, no. And, you know, half of that is because, like, half of the people aren't working anymore, I don't think. At least like a quarter as much as they used to when they thought somebody was watching. And that's true. There are no walls in our building. It's too restrictive, man. Yeah, it just means you can spy on me from every angle. These open concept offices. But you know, I have to admit, there were good times. there was a period of time where like everybody played hacky sack, which is, you know, just a weird thing, but like my entire department would go out in like a big circle of like 20 people. We'd throw a hacky sack in the middle, hit it around, and like if somebody dropped the hacky sack, like if it was you were the last person to touch the hacky sack and you drop it, then you were out. And so it became like kind of a game of tag. Basically, the goal is to kick it at somebody so that they can't return it to you. But if you could recover that and hit the person who got it back, man, you were a hero. This is a fun game. And you'd go until there were like 2 people left, and then we had the nobody cares rule, like when it's just 2 people left, like they're both winners, nobody cares who wins, and then like we start the game over again. So it was like a game where nobody ever actually won. Like, yeah, there's 2 of you, whatever. You get like, and you're really good at hacky sack. We just don't have time for this. The school version you played in high school, you grab it and throw it at someone after 3 kicks. Yeah, I think that was the traditional way to play. I like this one a little more. Like there were just no hands around allowed. Like if you caught it like soccer, then you were out. I think that's how soccer works. I'm sorry, football sur Americano. That's the most offensive way to say football that I know of. You want to get paid to kick stuff around the office? It was pretty good. Like it was a startup tech company. It's grown so much that it's not fun anymore. Like, I keep getting people who are like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, taking advantage of the culture. And they're like, stop it, get to work. And I'm like, yeah, I might. But the thing is, like, for a good culture company, you take like a 20K hit to your salary. And so it's like, yeah, you could fire me for, you know, having too much fun at work. But then I just go to the place that doesn't have any fun and they pay me more. Like, problem solved. No, my problem is I'm like, I need more money. And they're like, but we're not that kind of office. I don't think you know what we do here. Didn't I catch you shooting Nerf guns with Nerf darts with a blowgun the other day? I'm like, yeah, but I was cultivating a fun work environment. Look, I have a card for it on my Kanban board. By the way, if you ever get into like one of the offices that have Nerf gun battles, turns out the best way to win a Nerf gun battle is a blowgun. Like, you just get like a thin PVC pipe tube. You like put a little tissue in there, and like slide the dart in the other end, and boom, you can shoot so hard and shoot so fast with those. I just remember like the first time being like shot in the face by like some grizzled old database administrator who is just like, like, back in Nam, this is how we showed him what's what. I was like, but it's not Nam. This is my face, and I like it. Though, like, in the startup, we were a little reckless. So like the darts we were getting shot with weren't like real always Nerf darts. We had these things like dollar store Nerf darts. They had little felt tips, but you could take the felt tip off, glue a washer in there, and then like glue the whole thing back together. And so like you got this little metal ring in behind the felt, and that thing, like, it hit you and it like felt like a paintball. Like it wasn't gonna like kill you or like take your eye out, but it would leave a welt if they hit you hard enough. Back in your day, you used real guns in the office and we didn't cry about it? Oh, did you work in the postal service? Alright, we need to change our outfit. It genuinely feels too hot in here. I need like a super baggy t-shirt. I think the mushroom shirt might have to do. And some hot pants. I just look like I'm ready for business. Ah, here we go. Cargo shorts, because I'm worth it. We'll let the hair hang out for a little bit. And we're going barefoot, because we're indoors. My father-in-law would always wear shoes around the house when he came to visit. It still bothers me. But like he doesn't realize that we live in the swamp. And so like if you wear shoes like in the house, you're tracking in mud, tracking in, well, mud. Probably a little, what's a swamp-borne disease? Malaria. You've got a flaming hedgehog, right? He's my favorite, I think. So, like, we got all these spirit animals. The burb's pretty cool. Like, I'm not a big fan of burbs. I think I like the... Ooh. It's like a tough call between the hedgehog and this guy. I like this guy's eyes, his little mouth. This guy, like the face, not that cute. Like he looks like a little bear. Well, that's fair. I like a little bear. But like, if he had big googly eyes like this, I think I'd be all about him. And there's a cat, but like, the cat color options aren't here, so I can't make him look like my cat. Default cat's your favorite? Really? I mean, he's pretty chill. I can't tell, is he wearing a suit or is he just got like the purple flurf? He's got purple flurf. We'll hang out with the cat for a little bit. Back to the fireplace. He's poking. Now, does the cat sleep everywhere? Does he, like, change it up? Sleep in here. He's awake here. Oh, nope, never mind, there he went. Sleep in here. Go and wake up, kitty. There he goes. I can twitch my foot by clicking on the bed place. Let's close this out. All those other UI things are just in the way. What happens when I minimize it? Alright, the game freezes in place for you, but I can go do other things. I actually like this. They've got like minimize, window, and close. Like it really is meant to like just be lo-fi vibes. And honestly, the playlist is big enough. You know, I wasn't sold originally, but I think this game might actually be worth the money. Ooh, you can get dengue fever in the swamp. I only remember because it's also the name of this really hip band with a chick from Cambodia as the lead singer. That sounds awesome. Dengue fever? Is that's straight up the name of the band? Who is dengue fever? Alright. I'm gonna listen to them shortly after I shut off the stream. I will remember this. I'll just leave it open in Google. Songs like Shave Your Beard are really cool. Now hang on a second. That song sounds offensive to my people. Although I totally understand the sentiment. It's one of my wife's favorite sayings. She keeps saying things like, I want to see your face, and I'm like, this is my face. I'm a human koosh ball. Live with it. Like, isn't about shaving your beard. That's just what it's called. Okay. Good. Alright. I'm gonna mess with the character creator again. We're gonna shrink. Can I... I've still got some pretty decent calves for being skinny. I also don't think my jaw is this square. This is probably closer to my jaw. Ooh. I get all blushy if I choose the first head options. I'm gonna be a pretty woman. Oh hey, I know this hair. This is Lynn. Look at me. I'm Trash Lynn. Just for kicks, we'll make Trash Lynn. She would definitely be wearing some headphones, probably pink. There we go. Nice pale pink. I don't think she has glasses. She's definitely going to be wearing a hoodie. Probably sweatpants, if I had to imagine. I haven't spent a lot of time imagining what Lynn's pants look like. Yeah, probably straight up Adidas, I believe. Oh yeah, and you gotta match the shoes. Yeah, she probably has an inferior pet like a dust bunny. This is true. And she probably has an organized desk with little frog heads. You know, it's just making me weirdly uncomfortable to try to be someone I know. That feels like a weird thing to do. Let's fix ourselves. Be someone completely different. Here's my shuffle. Is there a randomizer? We'll make it a lovely little Oni girl. I like these horns. Like, they're good for, like, headbutting and for, like, stabbing. Like, there's casual mode and business mode, you know? Oh, you're gonna get the star eyes. What sort of... I'm trying to get like a good evil color in here. Can I make it evil? Like, how do I get it nice and glowing red? Oh, you know what? Pure white. Pure white's a good evil mode. There we go. And we got, like, the smirk. My daughter has this smirk. Like, her smirk's a little more pronounced. Like, she straight up gets this, like, up curve on one side. It's just her default look. It's the spark of evil. You can see it in her. That's fine. Oh yeah, we gotta go undercut. I gave my wife an undercut once. She complained that I went a little too short on the side, but I thought it was way more metal that way. Okay, I don't feel like the pink goes too well with the red. Black goes really well. Black goes with everything. Everybody loves black. Takes a man to pull off like beige and pink. I hope there are more outfits on release. Like, there's some good ones, but like... there are a lot of vibes not captured by this selection, I feel. Not gonna lie, I wear short shorts. Alright, well, they're more athletic shorts and they're boy shorts, but in the sweltering heat of this swamp I live in, shorts are nice. Unless you go outside, then you lose your ankles to bugs. And you gotta get the floppy socks. Alright. Actual devil. Study. gosh, you too red. I think you might be too red. Like, I need you to be a little more neutral. Just like something like that. You're not a cartoon character. You're a real Satan. Yeah. I get the impression that, like, I shouldn't gender bend in video games much. Like, it's gotten negative feedback when I, like, look at the female character creation. Not, like, a ton. No one's ever being, like, mean about it. But I think people who, like, come to see my VTuber are like, I don't come here to look at hot chicks. I come here to look at fat little hobbit men. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so, yeah, so I typically try to make my in-game characters look like my avatar, because that's what people are here for. Well, they're here for the games, mostly. My avatar's just a bonus. It's what pulls them into my stream versus everybody else's stream. Every other stream is, you know, just boobs. And there's nothing wrong with that. Except for, you know, some of the things that are wrong with that. But I don't mind. People do be people. Which reminds me, fun fact. So, you know, I've got like 100 Pal World videos out there. Maybe like closer to like 70 or 80. The ones that are doing the best are the ones that involve breeding. Now, I don't know how to come to terms with that. Like, I did a lot in that game. I feel like breeding was a very small part of it. But when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna breed this horse with this penguin, and that brings in the viewers, that's alarming to me. Just a little bit. I mean, you know what? I'm just judging. That's what I do. That's how I live. Alright. It's been raining for days. Get some chirps. Too much vinyl. What are these icons? What? So, like, you can straight up mute it. On fire. I feel like that means, like, not in the background. And then mute completely. Alright, Tranquil Thunders. Oh my gosh. Soothing Wind, Tasty Sizzling. Night Forest. Sorry, I just now noticed the things I don't have. They actually seem kind of nice. A lot of people don't use websites to find out what pals can be combined for what outcome. And that's a lot of trial and error. And production of cake to figure out on your own. Yeah. And, yeah, makes sense. But, like, if you're looking for a specific pal, you should just Google it. I was kind of like, I just want to see what comes out of this. Like, I slapped Gobfin and whatever the Hercules beetle is. I forget. I slapped them together, and I got, I think Reptyro Christ. Oh, that was pretty cool. I never saw the results of my penguin horse breeding, and honestly, I'm afraid to look. There were some things science wasn't meant to discover. I wonder what the room stuff does. Like, I imagine you can decorate your room however you like. Can I get this to just show, like, the trailer? Would be nice. Oh, wait. Maybe I can. Like, this straight up looks at YouTube. Where's my search? Hey, Bluey. Love Bluey. Oh, all the sensationalist YouTube videos. Yeah, I don't see the option to search. I was gonna like look up the trailer for this game. But it is kind of neat that I can just watch YouTube in here. How do I search? Oh, there it is. Old man Sugarheart. This is what I meant to do. Oh, hey. This is cool. I get to like see what a non-subscriber sees when they search for me. They see Neil Young. Okay. Vintage Story #1. Wow, 547 views. Maybe I should play Vintage Story again. This one got 3,000 for some reason. Nobody's watching Sovereign Syndicate, and I keep playing it for some reason. Phasmophobia, that was kind of fun. Pal World, yeah. I think this is... Well, no, this isn't the breeding one because it's only got 18 views. I don't have a whole lot of views. It's going to be fun to look back at this video and see like what I look like at this point in time. Dokapon Kingdom. That was a fun game I played for basically just me. I'm glad people watched. Yeah, straight up no views. Okay. And I played Return to Moria all the way to the end. You never even heard of the Sovereign game? Yeah, I feel like maybe they poorly advertised it. It was supposed to be kind of like a Disco Elysium. I never played Disco Elysium, but the idea is it's like an RPG, but there's no like combat or anything. It's just story. And, you know, a lot of your choices affect what happens in the game. I've already seen some of that. I'm really curious how it plays out. Like, it could be a really good choose-your-own-adventure novel. I'm about halfway through, and so I'm really hoping to see, like, what the consequences of my actions have been. Like, it's fun, but nobody wants to watch it. I want to play it all the way through just so I don't, like, leave people hanging. It's only, like, a 20-hour game. I need to make a bunch of these super cringe fake expression faces and point red arrows and big... Yeah, so... Honestly, it is super easy to get people to click on a thumbnail. But what I don't want to do is lie to people. I want you to see exactly what you're getting when you click on the thumbnail so that when you get there, you're not angry at me. Like... Well, you can expect Fae Farm and this old guy. And this is #1. Here you can accept Sky and this old guy. And a special guest star. Moonbreaker, you're seeing this cool mini game that no one's ever talked about. Like, I think the worst thing you can do is, or one of the worst things you can do is clickbait without having something worthwhile. That's like why Mr. Beast does so well, is because, like, you look at his thumbnail, it's super sensationalist. It's like, I survived 90 days in a bed of snakes. And, like, when you go in there, like, not only does, like, the thumbnail meet expectations, but, like, the video meet expectations, but, like, usually it goes above and beyond, like, just kidding, it was 100 snakes. And, like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm like, I'd be like, is Enshrouded the worst game you've ever seen? Enshrouded dead on release, and then, like, it's got me in, like, a scowling face, and then I'm like, no, it's actually very fun. I enjoyed it. Like, I could get people to click the video just because they're like, what? I'm playing Enshrouded and I like it, and they come back and say, I like it too. You never once watched a Mr. Beast video? Like, it's probably for the best. Like, if I go to the homepage, he's got to be here somewhere, right? Like, one of the worst things, like, people do is they just copy him. And it's like, it's okay to have the same ideas, or even shoot, like, the same video, but, like, you still have to be yourself, and you have to, like, do the same, or, you know, live up to expectations. Yeah, you want me to make this face? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That ain't me. That's not what people are clicking on my face to see anyway. I'm not some screamy over-the-top guy. And I have to admit, I do like that kind of video. How am I not finding Mr. Beast? Alright. Only the top 2% of Enshrouded players. Yeah, look, there he is, covered in snakes. I've watched a few of his videos just to, like, learn from him. Like, he's a really smart guy. Like, he just, like, his passion is studying the YouTube algorithm and then, like, exploiting it. And it works. So, like, he is the best at YouTube. But, like, if you click on these, like, yeah, he shows you, like, the various private islands. And, you know what? That's enough talking about Mr. Beast. You didn't come here to listen to Mr. Beast. What was I even doing? I was gonna, like, look up the trailer for this game. Thought I heard, like, an alarm. What am I doing? I've got no music playing. Just birds chirping. We're just, like, hanging out at YouTube. Spirit City Lofi Sessions. Trailer. The question is, like, am I allowed to watch this? I feel like the Spirit City people would be like, yeah, that sounds cool. That's kind of loud. There we go. Yeah, you can change, like, the room. There's a teapot and a puppy. Thunderstorm, that's what I want. Pomodoro timer, okay. Habit tracker, hang on. This has become a React video. Go on. It's a habit tracker. Making sure you're doing things. Drink 2 liters of water every day. Okay. I feel like people are drinking too much water. Like, you don't need 2 liters of water a day. Like, yeah, you kinda do, but the thing is, you get water in everything. Like, most of the foods you're eating have some level of water in them. Like, you don't need to, like, go out of your way to drink the exact content that you feel your body needs. Like, you're probably just gonna make things worse for you at that point. Like, 1 liter of water is probably enough. 2 liters just feels like a lot. Work out 3 times a week. Yeah, my routine was like, was 3 times a week. It was like every other day. So it was like 3 times this week, 4 times the next week. Back when I did work out. Right now I'm a chubby little hobbit person and happy to be one. Drink when you eat, drink extra if it's hot, or if you're working, easy. Yeah. I don't have to worry about it. I drink tons. Like, part of that is just keeping my hands busy. I have super ADHD, so like, if I don't have anything in my hands, like, something is wrong. And so, like, whenever I'm not, like, actively at my computer, like, there is a drink in my hand just because it feels naked without it. It wasn't good when I drank alcohol. I quit that like 8 years ago. I could not do moderation. That's noted by the amount of soda I drink now. I was doing really good in drinking nothing but tea for a while, but I let that slip because I need the caffeine so I can stream at 4 a.m. Alright, journaling. Wish I could zoom this out. 2024 resolutions. Honestly, I keep buying paper journals feeling like that'll help me, but a digital journal I might actually fill out. I like start writing words by hand and I'm like, why am I doing this? They invented computers, it's so much faster. I'm looking for any more like outfits or stuff. Ah, there's my little hedgy friend. Oop. But yeah, if you need this kind of thing in your life, I feel like this game is probably going to be worth the money. I'm curious how much they're going to charge for it. How much are they going to charge for it? I should look that up. I feel like it's a thing that people want to know. Let's see. Gotta keep Dengue Fever up here so I know to listen to their music later. So how much have they said? How much will the game cost? We haven't announced the price yet, but we want Spirit City Lo-Fi to be an affordable and accessible experience for everyone. Cool. I kind of believe them. Like, I want to say like $20 would be a fair price for this. And that's what I'm expecting. I feel like they could get away with charging $30 for it. But like $20 or less I feel like would be a good deal, and then I'd recommend it for everyone. Honestly, if it just saves your notes and your to-do list, that would be worth it for me. And we can actually just test that out, right? Like maybe it's not a demo feature, but hey, look. Support us and wishlist on Steam. Maybe. So we exit the game. We're gonna pop back into the game and see if it saved my to-do list. Were you nice enough? Yeah, you did. So yeah, like just for that. That seems nice. Alright, let's... Where haven't we hung out? I don't spend a lot of time at the desk. I spend a lot of time at the desk all the time in my daily life. So, like, my fantasy is the bay window. One, it's probably like the chillest room in the house. Let's see. It's gotta be morning or afternoon. Because otherwise, like, people can, like, see and hear, like, a fishbowl and they can admire my legs. I don't want that. I remember I had a job and, like, my shift started at 6 a.m. And so, like, I'm up every morning at, like, 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. getting ready. And I had a neighbor in an apartment across the street who also woke up that early. I don't think she realized that, like, I was awake at the same time, and so she, like, changed clothes, like, in the middle of her living room with, like, the blinds wide open. So, like, every single morning, I just saw a naked lady. And, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not a creeper, or I try not to be, but, like, damn. Like, I felt like I should say something, but then I feel like I really would be a creeper. Be like, psst, I saw your boobs. Like, that's the sort of thing that would get you maced, right? I'm not trying to get maced. I'm just trying to mind my own business. If my roommates weren't sleeping, I'd turn my lights on and change in my living room, and then she'd see a little fat hobbit man across the way, naked, and be like, oh hey, I'm getting ready for work. You know, in the living room like one does. Synchronized changing, right? Problem is, I had a very distinct work uniform, and like if she saw it, she'd be like, oh, I know exactly where he works. And then she'd hunt me down and file a complaint. I like your comment. I just don't think I can read it out loud. Not on my wholesome stream. So hey, how about spirits? Fish. I wish it was quicker to change your spirit. Like, I love the variety of spirits, but I wish, like, I could just quickly change one without going to, like, the avatar section, you know? Alright, see, now that I'm over here, like, can cool down a little bit. Just straight up make it night. Man, look at that moonlight. I mean, for a night moon, or for like it's not even a quarter moon, like an eighth moon, that's pretty bright. See, like here I am in the window, and you see this little drooly face over here? Like there's this spirit there just kind of like drooling on himself. You can see these calves. They're like granite wrapped in silk. They're beautiful calves. That was a quote from Better Off Ted. If you haven't seen Better Off Ted, I don't watch much TV, but like that's one of the series I can recommend because nobody's seen it. Everybody likes funny shows. Like it's kind of like IT crowd level comedy. Maybe even a little better. Skyscraper spirit, right? Drooly McCreeper face. Like, right next to him is Wizard Hat. I like him. He's minding his own business. He's looking off in this direction. Then Drooly over here is like, what's that? One thing I don't like about this game is I can't mash the pet button. Like, just make like a million hearts come out of him. I'm okay with that. I don't need like a cooldown. Like, I want to overclick the fish. Let me overclick the fish. I gotta get ready for work. I don't wanna. I'm having a real chill time. This has actually been kind of a fun and interesting stream. Like, I honestly didn't think I could go a full 2-hour stream with this game. Like, I've just been like super stressed lately, and I was like, if I could ever do this stream, like, today's the day. Right? I do. Work is gross. My work is really good though. Like, when you put in the overtime, like, you can borrow it back some other time. Like, so I'm gonna go into work tonight and it's gonna be like 3 hours or more. And I worked an hour last night too, and so I can just take like tomorrow morning off. And I'm probably gonna stream, which is good. I like streaming. Streaming's what I actually want to do. So, like, that's nice. Like, I never really put in overtime at the work, which is good. Because a lot of companies, when they give you salary, they're like, now you have to work 60 hours a week, because that's how salary works. And you're like, nah. Fire me. Fight me, boss. Alright, hang on. I need brighter eyes. Where are my eyes? There they are. Give me some bright yellow eyes, like neon yellow. I was just looking at my eyes in the window, and I felt like if they were a little bit glowier, that would be ideal. Hang on. Not here. The bay window. Yeah, they're not glowing that much. I think they need to be a little more contrasty. I think they need to be like bright green. Oh god, that's my skin. No, Control Z. Oh god. I was in here somewhere. Not that deep. What is this? Oh. Are these... What's going on? Oh, these are the same sliders I had before. Like, I thought there was like another optional slider hidden in like the color menu. Nah. Alright. Bright green? We're gonna make them big wide eyes. The eyes come out at night. There we go. Those are some wide glowing eyes. Alright. But I had a good time. This was, what was this? Spirit City Lofi Sessions. A game that's not really a game. I do like the, you know, gotta catch 'em all feel of it. And like I feel like I've needed this. What I need are more options than this. Like, I need a straight up Trello board as a to-do list. I need like a super in-depth journal or something. Like, I need this to be like that productivity app I've always wanted. But the music jams are great. You need a chibi version? What, the eyes? It is a little chibi. I got a little chibi fish. That's all I need. But, yeah. I think this game's probably worth the price. If you like things to be a little cozy and chill, I think you'll enjoy this game. I'm very curious what she's reading, though. It looks really interesting. It's just like pictures of arcane symbols and spears and such. Great stream. Catch you again soon. Have a great night. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched on Twitch, we're going to be playing Coral Island. I went ahead and bought that. It's ahead in the polls right now. But since the polls are basically like a third of you want Coral Island, a third of you want Octopath Traveler, and a third of you want Nightingale, I'm probably going to play all three. I think I'm going to go Coral Island, then Octopath, then Nightingale. I've got to space it out a little bit because my financial flow isn't so smooth yet. But we're getting there. And plus, you know, I kind of want to spy on Nightingale. I've been disappointed a little bit by the survival crafting games lately. Like, none of them have quite hit the spot. And I just don't want to get my heart broke again. I don't think I can take it. I'm in a very vulnerable place right now. The bay window. There could be a sniper anywhere. It's a very vulnerable position. Not defensible at all. Anyway, if you watched on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Got some cozy content, some fun fun, as if cozy can't be fun. Got a little more action-y content. Gonna take it a little smoother with some like turn-based low anxiety things, some good story games. And we'll play fun stuff. All the way up until Dragon's Dogma release, and then it gets pure action-y again. It'll be a good time. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.